What's up, guys? It's October 23rd, 2024. We finally had a trend day. We broke out of the range. Oh my gosh. I had a hard time trading these couple of weeks or days or whatever. Daily chart, 45 minute. Let's just go over it. Bear channel on the 45 minute. First pullback at 8:15. Let's go from 1 to 1. That's crazy how, look at that. 45-minute chart. Bears got their 1 to 1. Oh, wait a minute. We enter at the high of the pullback. So they got more than this is 1.5. They almost got 2R. That's a great trade for the Bears. Daily chart. We finally got that deep pullback, testing the trend line. Sell off. We bounced this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bars, 2 gaps, and now we touch the trend line. That's a buy. And that's what we could talk about here. I changed the colors a little bit. I'm just tired of seeing those dang colors. Gap down. Today was unexpected. I don't think a lot of us expected this type of day. After I saw the bar 12, 13, 14 rally, I thought we were going to go range bound like the previous days. Gap down range, gap down range. So it took me 17 I kind of caught on. Anyways, 1 second. Anyways, gap down. Bar 1's a bull bar. Bar 2, 3, bear bar. Bar 4 is a pullback. Bar 5 is a bear bar. What do I mean by pullback? Gap down, pull back like 1, pull back like 2, and we sell. This is range bound here. If you're trading this range, you're just gonna go for 1R. I hesitated on 9, I got trapped on 10, and I just hit at minus 2 points. Not the worst trade, but hesitation, I could have scalped that at lows. If we're not counting the gap down, leg 1, pull back leg 2, pull back leg 3. Excuse me, guys. I don't want to close my window. It's really hot. I hope you guys can't hear the honking outside. I don't live in the city, but I live next to like a little intersection by a high school. Here we have a range too. Bar 11, bar 12 being the low. So 3 legs down, rally into the EMA. This is range bound, sell high. We buy low, sell high. And we get that breakout 21. 1R is met. Kind of, you got to hold through a deep pullback, and the way I'm starting to trade is I'm more inclined to scalp out and reshort. 1R is met, 1.5R is met, clearly 2, 3, and 4R is met if you were to catch that warning range. How I would like to play it is we have 17, 18 being 16, 17, 18 being like 1 pullback, like 2, 20, 21, 22. And then this whole section, so it's a continuous price. I'm continuously estimating the previous leg if it's strong enough to get another leg. So yeah, this is a leg 1, pullback leg 2. This leg 2 is strong enough to get its, why did this thing? This leg 2 is strong enough to get its own leg 2. We have a big bar, we have a gap. 23 is testing that. Leg 1, we have a deeper pullback, 2-bar rally, 2-legged pullback. Leg 1, pullback leg 2. Bears actually keep the gap open to the EMA. This leg, it's strong enough to get its own second leg, and we see that here, the leg 1. Rinse and repeat is bar 31 through 36, and I say 36 because of the tail. 37 is bar 31 through 37 strong enough to get its own second leg. Well, we have a gap here, we have a gap here, we have low closes, and we have bad bull closes. So yeah, this is a bull close, but it's a range bar, so we can sell, pull back, leg 1, pull back leg 2 again for the bulls, and then it gets its own second leg. 41 is so this is the 5-minute chart. It takes 3 100-second bars to make one 5-minute bar. So if we're following a 3-bar microchannel rule, this is a low close on the 5-minute chart in a bear regime market. We're below the EMA. So you could say, is bar 41 strong enough to get its own second leg? It is 43, excuse me. Leg 1, pull back leg 2. Now look at this. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Is this strong enough to get its own second leg? It is. 48, shallow pullback, testing the 50% level. 49, 50. Is that strong enough to get its own second leg? Maybe not. But maybe this is strong enough to get its own second leg. And it does. Here we go. 53, 54, 55. There's a small gap here. Now we ask ourselves again, is this strong to get its own second leg? And it is. This isn't dangerous, but it's a small pullback bear trend. Leg counting is different in small pullback trends because it can go on forever. Typically, we don't want to get short after the third leg, and I fell prey to a pretty bad trap today. After I saw this third leg, I was like, okay, I'm going to wait for a pullback, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to spill over. I shorted 57, and I got trapped. I'll show you my trades in a second. I got trapped here. I had so much time to hit out. This was such a slow bar. It was just going up, down, up, down, up, down. I was like, I can just hit out at the EMA, get out 50%. We're going to get double bottom. First trend line break, it's a retest, and then we rally. Well, I disregarded higher time frame. So I want to talk about the higher time frame price action. This is the first touch of the EMA on the higher time frame. This is the daily EMA. The daily EMA is not plotted on here, but let's keep this in mind. 10 bars, 2 gaps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 seconds before we touch the EMA, and we have 2 gaps. So let's keep that in our heads. Now we have a sell-off on the smaller time frames, and we're dipping below the higher time frame EMA with these 3 bars, 59, 60, 61. I shorted the high of 61, expecting to get some sort of retest. I thought this was a vacuum test of the EMA. I shorted again here, and I got trapped. I ended up red on the day. I had almost 4 trades green in a row, and one moment of greed. It tore me apart. Really challenging. It kind of sucks, today was going to be my best day of the month, and it turned out to be a green to red day. So I want to just harp on higher time frame, how they tie in, because for myself and for you guys, I hope that doesn't happen again. So yeah, this is the first touch of the EMA, and we have to keep that in mind. Look at this 45-minute bar. That's vicious. This is a vicious pullback after 2 legs lower. If we're in a training range, this could be a second leg trap on the higher time frames. Yeah, I got trapped into this rally. It ended up being a small pullback. Excuse me. It ended up being an endless pullback. I still think somehow tomorrow we're gonna get a trend line break and retest because V reversals are extremely rare. That was also in the back of my head, but I was operating off euphoria today. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I had a really nice day and I got trapped. So let's go over the one-to-one moves. I'll chime in where I took my trades, and more importantly, like how I was running a couple trades. I scaled in aggressively as soon as I caught on into the bear trend. So we have that gap down. Okay, we're thinking we're bearish. We're breaking below the higher time frame EMA. Oops, we're breaking below the higher time frame EMA. We're below this EMA. We got more than 10 bars, right? Look at all the bars. They're just below the EMA. So we should not be looking for longs. We got longs. Bulls got to do serious work. They got to put 10 bars over the EMA. With that being said, okay, 1-to-1 here. This is my first 1-to-1 trade. I shorted here, and that was met. When I saw 18, 19, excuse me, when I saw 19, what is this, 20, 21, and 22, I was like, wow, that's a big gap. We're breaking out of the morning range. I think that can get its own second leg. So I ran it a little bit. I did it like this. I ended up getting out around here, and then I got short again right here. I shorted this bar. I took 3 trades, so I must have shorted, I shorted 18. Okay, yeah. I shorted 18, then I shorted 20, and then I shorted the high of 23. I got out with bad follow through, 2-legged pullback. I got short again and started to write it down. Bulls got 2-legged pullback. Shorting the high of 30, I think, is one of the best trades today. If you short the high of 30, you want to go for at least 1 to 2 R of bar 30. And that was met pretty quick with bar 33, 34. And then we see this sell off, and we want another 1 R. We put it at the high of the pullback, 40. Again, 1.5 R is met. That's great. There's so many ways to frame these trades. You could say bar 30, you just want to go, you're more conservative, you're more of a scalper. We'll look at the tail on 36. Traders that went for 1 R of 31 got filled on 36 or reversed for a 2-legged pullback. I like to leave all these on here, but this is about to get cluttered up. But we're gonna just see because I like to count how many trades there were. So this would be a scalp. We'd scalp bar 30, 2-legged pullback, or you could take bar 31. Then again, because remember, every 5-minute bar that closes on slow is a bear micro channel on the 1 minute or on the 100-second chart. 3 100-second bars equals 1 5-minute. I don't look at the lower time frames, but I keep that in my head. Look at 45. This is 3 100-second bars, so you can go for 1-to-1 of that. 48 is the pullback. You want to get short there. That's around the gap. That's also met, but we skipped a leg. 41 gets that, it's on 1-to-1, right? Because 42 is a pullback, so you can measure that. 1.5 is met here. Let me shrink this a little bit. There's so many trades today, you guys see? Then look at these 3 bars. That's a 3-bar bear micro channel. You could put that on the high of 48. And look, that lines up right with 58. That's great. Here's where it starts to get tricky because it's late in the trend. The bars are starting to get more climactic. What? Okay. So I got... Never mind. I was going to change the color, but I don't want to mess it all up. Here's where it gets tricky. I sat this out in the FOMO mode in the last bar. But here, these 3 bars are strong enough to get its own 1-to-1. Put it on top of the pullback. Wow. Well, look at that. This is a warning, guys. How come bears did not get 1-to-1 in a bear trend? Maybe this pullback's coming. Bulls immediately get a rally. And whenever we see a rally, whenever we see an opposite channel form in a trend, you have to switch your thinking. You have to be systematic. Okay, I see the, in this case, it's a rally. I see the rally. I see the bear trend. We're in a range. Even if I want it to be a trend, we're in a range. That's where I pretty much fell apart today. I was greedy. I wanted my best day to be I wanted my good day to be the best day in the world, and I ended the day red. Go figure. Anyways, doesn't matter now. 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64 is a lot of gaps. That's a big rally. I don't think bulls can get 1-to-1. Actually, you know, I think if you turn on this, they do. Oh, they don't. They don't. Okay. So bulls don't get 1-to-1, but we have to abide by the context. 65, first pullback. Here's 3 bars. Excuse me. We're going to wait for the always in flip. We got the rally and we get the pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 71 shows that it's an always in flip. We have 10 bars above the EMA. You can scalp. This is a great scalp. It's a 5-minute bar closing on its high. So on the 100-second chart, that's a rally. That's a 3-bar micro rally. And 1-to-1 is met with 75. Then we go drift higher, small pullback trend. Here's also a trade. Actually, that's not. Okay. Something of this nature, but I would just wait the first 6 bars. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 trades there. 8, 9, 10 trades today, guys, and every single one got 1.5 R. That is hard to do. You would have to sit through some deep pullbacks, but nonetheless, it is. And you know what? There's one more trade here. You can go take this leg. Oh, I did it backwards. You could take this leg here, and you could put it on the high of 30. See, and that was met with what is that, 45. Lots of trades, lots of cool trades today. I'm gonna delete. So I took that trade. Can you guys hear that bike in the background? I hope not. It shouldn't be too loud. My window's barely open. So I took this trade. It's hard to say which trades I was in because there's so many. I was in that trade. I took 5 trades today, and I believe I was in this trade here. One of these type of trades, something of this nature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, that's the one I scaled in. That's 4 trades. Where the hell was my 5th trade at? Oh, it was this trade. I took bar 9 and I had to scalp out. I shorted 10 and I scalped out on 12. Yeah, man, really profitable day for the bears, and you could scalp out if you're a bull. Let's just go over these gaps real quick. Gap 1. So many gaps. Don't trade against, if gaps stay open, it's a small pullback. If gaps stay open, the market's that's exhibiting trending behavior. If gaps are getting closed, that's exhibiting range bound behavior. The best the bulls can do today is get a range bound price action, and you can see how they close gaps. The best the bears got was a trend, and you can see how their gaps stayed open. So it's very rare for the markets to go bull to bear trend. Usually we'll see a trend and then trading range. That's what we got today. But bulls are getting gaps very quickly. There are the gaps. Pretty nice day in the markets. We finally got that trend day. Hope you guys did good. I my execution was great, and I fell apart at the end of the day. You know, I'm a focus on the good. I'm gonna focus on the bad. I'm gonna make a slideshow for myself to not get caught in the higher time frame context that slaughtered me today. So please pay attention to the higher time frame context. Look at that bounce. First gap bar below the EMA, 45 minutes, it gets bought. Bulls made 1R before Bears made 1R. And look at that close. That's a great close at 10:30. That's something to think about. Why did the Bulls make 1R before the Bears did on a great bear bar? Anyways, guys, I appreciate the comments. Share the show. If you don't, you're a hoe. Share the show. Don't be a hoe. Ask me questions. Ask me questions even if they're not in this video. Some of you are telling me you're just starting the course, and it can be very confusing for beginners. I'm going to try my best to answer everything. I appreciate everyone's support. I appreciate there's a bunch of new guys, you know, I love meeting you guys. Tell me how long you've been training. Tell me what you're training. Don't talk about ICT because you're going to get the axe. Anyways, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for your support. Share the show. Don't be a hoe. I got that from Andy Frisella. I didn't make that up. And watch some Andy Frisella shit. I'll talk to you later. Bye.